Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I warmly welcome you all in AppSec's online support program. This is Asma Farooq from APS for Voice Chaklala Garrison Rawalpindi. This video tutorial is for grade 7 week 13. Let's start. This video tutorial is about Unit 5 Animal Magic of English Ahead 2. Resources you will need are English Ahead 2, activity book, clue sheets, dictionary and internet. In your science and social studies of your previous grades, you have learnt in detail about wild and pet animals. I have a question for all of you. How are pets different from wild animals? Yes, a wild animal is an animal that lives in the wild without human support. Humans do not provide shelter, care, and food. On the other hand, a pet animal is a creature that is raised by humans and is totally dependent on humans to take care, provide shelter, give food, and companionship. Now, let's have a small introduction of our next topic. My dear students, few of the modal verbs you have already learnt in your grade 6. What is a modal verb? It is an auxiliary verb that expresses necessity or possibility. English modal verbs includes must, shall, will, should, would, can, could, may and might. Active and passive voice. This is not a new concept for you. You have learned the basic rules of active and passive voice in your previous grades. What is a voice? In English, the voice is the form of a verb. Takes to indicate whether the subject of the verb performs or receives the action. In active voice, the subject performs the action, and in passive voice, the subject receives the action. For example, the cashier counted the money. In this sentence, the cashier is the subject, counted is verb, and money is object. Now look at this example. Now here, money is now the subject, counted is verb, and cashier is now the object. We can also use modals in passive voice to talk about possibility and responsibility. For example, tickets can be bought at the customer service center. Now let's start our lesson. Here is table of content. In this week, we will study about lesson 1, factual description about animal. Lesson 2, language focus 1, must and have to. Lesson 3, language focus 2, the passive. Here are our learning objectives. These are, you will be able to do research work on internet. You will be able to choose an animal found in Pakistan and will write details which are authentic. You will be able to use the words must and have to in sentences. And you will differentiate between the modals used for possibility, obligation and necessity. You will be able to identify the sentence structure in the active and passive voice. And you will be able to convert active voice into passive voice by applying the standard rules. Our day 1's task is very interesting. You will love to do it. Let's start. Now I am going to share some interesting facts about animals with you. Have you ever noticed that the heart of a shrimp is located on its head? Have you ever wondered that certain snails can really sleep for 3 years? And what is so special about elephant? Yes, an elephant cannot jump. Have you ever seen an ostrich? What is so special about an ostrich? Do you know that the eye of an ostrich is bigger than its brain? And what is so strange about a sloth? Yes, it takes a sloth 2 weeks to digest its food. And do you know that slug has 4 noses? Newspaper report writing you have learnt in detail in grade 6. I have a question. What is the difference between factual description and an information report? A report is a piece of news. An information report provides summary of information. The purpose of information report is to provide information in an organized way. A factual description is a writing task which deals with provable facts. Here is the example. The cow is a domestic animal with four legs, two horns, and a tail. It eats grass, hay, and other vegetarian food items. Do you know that this information is very authentic and no personal opinion is added in it? Can you see the pictures of few of the animals found in Pakistan? Yes, these are snow leopard, the blind dolphin, and the national animal of Pakistan, markhor. What you have to do, you have to find out their authentic details from internet. Importance of mind mapping you have already learnt in OSP round 1 in detail. Now in this lesson you have to prepare your own mind map. Here I have shared a mind map with you. Look at this picture. This is a penguin. You know that penguins, they have webbed feet, they have flippers like wings, they have babies, they have waterproof feathers, they have streamlined bodies, and they have broad patches. And who are they? They are birds. They are very interesting. They are smart animals. They are in black and white color and they are living creatures. And what can they do? They can swim very well. They can travel to the ocean. They can eat krill, fish, they can waddle, they can hunt for food, and they can lay eggs. I hope with the help of this penguin, you have learned the ways of mind mapping. Any guesses what we are going to do now? Yes, we are going to prepare a mind map. What you have to do, you have to draw the picture of your favorite animal found in Pakistan. Here is the picture of my favorite animal. It's a sea turtle. Do you know that sea turtles are some of the most lovable animals in the ocean? What you have to do, you have to add authentic details about your favorite animal and you can get the help from internet. Let's move to our task 1. Here is your task 1. What you have to do, you have to think about a single animal found in Pakistan. It could be any animal you have seen in the wild, in a zoo, in a museum, or on television. Then you have to prepare your mind map and you have to write a factual description about that animal. Remember, you have to give authentic details. For this, you can get help from the internet. Factual description is a very interesting topic indeed. I hope you will do it easily. Now let's start our day 2's work. Dear student, in your previous grades, you have learnt in detail about subject and verbs agreement and you have learnt about auxiliary verbs. What is an auxiliary verb? It is a helping verb which is used with the main verb. And you know that the most common auxiliary verbs are have, be, and do. And modal auxiliary verbs are can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, and must. And similar to modals are ought to, have to, need to, be supposed to, be about to, etc. Now let's start our lesson. Here are the rules for the modal verbs must and have to. There is a very slight difference between must and have to, which we need to understand. We use have to say that something is obligatory. For example, children have to go to the school, and we use must when something is necessary, when something is essential. For example, I must go now. Look at these examples. I have to pay the bills because my father is ill. What do you think? It's an obligation or it's a necessity? Yes, it's an obligation. It's obligatory. I must stop smoking. It's really bad for health. Now again, think, it's an obligation or it's a necessity? Yes, it's necessity. I must stop smoking because it's really bad for my health. Now, have to in negative sentences expresses the idea that you are not obligated to do something, but you can do it if you want to, and it requires an auxiliary verb. For example, you don't have to pay for this. Let's have a quick comparison between must and have to. Have to and must are very similar in meaning. You can say he must go to the store and she has to go to the store. The meanings in both the sentences are the same. As such, many people use them in this way with no distinction, which is wrong. There are some differences that need to be noted, however, to use them properly. Must, the speaker thinks it is necessary, it's a personal opinion, and have to, another person thinks it is necessary. Have to serves to convey the idea of necessity. Look at this example. Teacher, you must complete the essay by Friday. So it's an obligation and an instruction. And student, we have to complete the essay by Friday. It's a necessity. Like the teacher has given us the obligation. We use had to instead of must in the past tense. For example, I had to pay my speeding ticket yesterday. Here are the key points which I really want all of you to remember. We know that there are 10 types of modal verbs. What is their usage? Modal verbs adds meanings to the main verb in a sentence by expressing possibility, ability, permission or obligation. What is the difference between must and have to? This we have already discussed it in detail. Two past tense forms of must. The two past tense of must are had to and must have. Here is a link. If you find any problem, please watch this video. Now I am going to share your written work with you. What you have to do exercise 1 of page 62 of learner's book, and then you have to do workbook page number 40, exercise 1 and 2. Now let's start our work on learner's book page number 62. We have to do exercise 1. Before starting it, I want all of you to please go through this step box. I hope you are very clear about it. Let's start at exercise 1. The first sentence is, I must or have to study harder. I really want to pass the test. What do you think? Which answer is appropriate? Yes, I must study harder. Now look at the second sentence. I must or have to write this essay by tomorrow. The teacher told me. Have you observed that here obligation comes from a situation or from a person? Yes, it comes from a person. My teacher has told me, that's why I have to do it. Now please do 3, 4 and 5, 6 sentences by yourself. Now let's move to our work on activity book. You have to do this work on activity book page 40. You have to do exercise 1 and exercise 2. Exercise 1 is about choose and circle the correct answer. Options are given and you have to choose the correct option and then you have to circle it. Exercise 2 is about a dialogue. Complete the dialogue with the modal verbs given in the box. You have to choose the correct modal verb and then you have to fill up these blanks. I hope you'll do it easily. Knock knock. Where is day 3 stars? It's in the next part of this video.